Bye. Okay, recording now. I'm gonna mute you. Okay. I'll have to do it this way. I think you can see me. Okay. Okay, triplets. Side. Back. Bring around. Other side. Side. Back. Bring around. Shuffle. Back to front. Work your back side. Bring it back. Front and back. Out toe. Bring it front. Side. Back. Front and back. 3, the foot. 2, 3, hit. 2, 3, hit. Turn around.
She's in question.
Okay.
Your screen is so small. How can I make it?
Turn. Are you on your phone, iPad, or computer?
iPad?
iPad.
Yeah.
You should be able to pin the video completely on me, so it will only.
Hold on.
Let me just see.
How can I do that? Let me just. Sorry.
No, you're good. All of a sudden, I was like, I can hear her volume.
Yeah, because last time it's big, and I can totally see you. How can I do that? Because last time I used my.
Do you have it facing upwards or sideways?
Sideways.
Okay. Do you have like a table behind you that you're putting it up on?
No, I put it on the floor so that
Okay.
I can.
I'd just say maybe try and prop it up on something, like maybe put a book or something under it to raise it. Okay. And yeah.
Hold on, let me just.
I gotta go. And then you can go closer to it if you need to. So like if I'm just seeing your feet, then that's fine. Can you see me?
Yeah.
I can always.
But when you go far, when you go far, it's getting smaller.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move this here. Is that better?
Yep.
Oh, I dropped my. Okay. Okay, let's see. That should be able to. Now you can specifically see my feet, so
yeah,
that works better. Okay. Now you just need to mute yourself, and then me too. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go quick cross. Ready? 5, 6, 7. Okay, Kamryn, ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, down. So bring your foot front and then side. And then go left, right. So 1, 2, left, right. Okay, turn around. Take those. Stop up. Get the feet up. Whip. Pick up. Turn around. Buckle, hip to heel. Wrinkle. Okay. Let's try to think. Check something. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Why are we not working? Oh no. There we go. Okay. We're gonna work on our one-footed wings. So put your feet together. I'm gonna do this straight. Okay. 5, 6, 7. So almost let your foot go down, break it out, and then bring it. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, like you're like, yeah. Good. So when you do it straight, the bottom or the top part of your foot, I can do that. Other side. We're going to do 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and put 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and put to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold 2, 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. Now we're going to do 1 on each side. 1, 1, 1. Nice. Okay. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see what's on. Let's work on our pullbacks, might as well. So turn sideways. Do you have like a windowsill in there or something you could hold on to, like a chair? Perfect. All right, so bring yourself as close to that chair as possible and make sure your feet are, you can bring yourself closer, even closer. Bring it up, bring yourself close enough to it until your feet are like just under it. The tips of your feet. Yep, perfect. So try and keep the chair, I know it's gonna be hard because you're moving back with it, but try and put all your tension in your arms so that way you don't pull it back. And keep your arms stiff enough so that way it's not going to be super. So you're this close to your arms, back, step it up. Yep. Nice. All right, now instead of jumping back, try and get so bring yourself close. Nice, that was it. All right, I'm gonna unmute you. You keep doing that just so I want to hear your feet. There. Okay. There we go. Okay, keep going. Ready, set, go. Nice. Okay, don't let your heels clamp down. Kind of let them slowly go down. Remember, your heels should only be, when you land back there, your heels should be this far off the ground because it makes for less of a noise when your heels do go down because they're going to have to go down at some point. Okay. So try and keep most control in your feet that you can. Okay. Ready, go. That was better. Nice, Sharon. Lift up just a little bit more. There we go. Remember, you're spanking with both feet. Spank down. Nice. Good? Okay. Perfect. Okay, so we're just going to work on a few slight toe stands since you still have the chair there. You're going to bend up. Okay. So the thing to remember with this is almost pretend that you have like a string tied around your ankles, because if you separate them, your ankles have absolutely no support unless you're extremely, extremely advanced. So, but especially when you're jumping up from here and you're on the bar, you want to keep your ankles here, because if you're not used to going up on your toes 24/7 and you haven't had years and years to build that up, your ankles are going to go out you're probably going to hurt yourself, and it's going to be the most painful thing. So pretend that you have a string tied around your ankles and try to keep them together, okay? There we go. That was it. That was perfect, too, because that's just the amount that you want your knees bent. Because if you go up straight, you're going to fall. You're just going to go down because you're not able to balance with your legs straight in a toe stand. It just doesn't happen. So do it again. I want to see one more. Yeah, nice. Nice. That was it. Do one more.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, see that? Your ankles just went bubble, bubble.
It's wobbling.
So try and keep them as squeezed and yeah, perfect. Okay. There you go. That was definitely it. Yeah. So this is something I would definitely say this is like, I guess, something you would, well, I say this even with anybody who's trying to work on their arch. When you're home, yes. I don't know, like, it's going to be, everybody's going to be like, what are you doing? But you definitely want to practice, like, going up on your toes. Do it as many times as possible. So you're just relative. Don't practice going up onto your, I mean, you can practice that, but in order to strengthen your ankles, you're going to want to do a lot of these. And don't do like 4 because it's not going to do anything for you. Try and get like 20. If you want to do more, or even throughout the day, let's say you do 4 here and then do 4 there. Just try and fit them in because truthfully, ankles are what need to be the strongest in a dancer, especially a tapper, because we're playing an instrument on our feet. Like, we're not just dancing, we're playing an instrument. So in order to control that instrument, like if you were playing a trumpet, you need to have the right breath support. Okay. So you need to be able to control the way your feet come out, because that's why some people, especially when you start dancing, that's why you don't always hear like the noises you want to hear. Like you may hear like or something like that. You may hear, or like if you, because you don't have the control in your ankles that you need. And once you have that strength in your ankles, the rest of it will fall in place. So exactly a bunch of relevés going up onto your toes, keeping your ankles as tight as possible. You can even do one-footed ones, which are harder. Or let's say you have ankle weights at home, just walking around the house wearing those will strengthen your ankles. Because I've noticed with a lot of people, like there's some people who are just natural tappers and who are literally crazy insane. And some, it's because they have this great foundation in ballet that strengthen their ankles, and they have these super strong ankles. And it's just because, and then there's also others who are trying to strengthen their ankles. That's why they became a fabulous tappers, because they're walking around with ankle weights, they're trying to strengthen their ankles. And you guys as a whole, especially as your adult class, you guys are, I wouldn't say you guys are intermediate. You guys are definitely in between intermediate and advanced. So you're not low at all for your age, at least in your skill set. You guys are actually pretty strong. So working on things with your ankles definitely helps. All right. Okay, so let's push the chair away. And we're going to do some rattles. Do you remember rattles?
Maybe if I don't.
Okay, so
not in the names.
I'm gonna move my board just so that way I can travel a bit. Look at this. This blanket is insane. The amount of technical difficulties I've had while virtual teaching is insane. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now, since you have the space, you're going to be able to travel a lot farther than I am. So try and go as close to the wall that's in front of you. Try and go as close to that as you can. I'm going to probably make it down here, and then I'm going to do it in place. So make sure you don't want your feet directly side. You don't want them in front of you. You want them to kind of go slightly back. Because remember, it's a leap shuffle, leap shuffle. And you're kind of leaning forward. You have a slight lean forward. Okay.
It's not.
Okay, now move all the way back up to your wall. Further up, further up. Just so that way you can travel more. Keep going. Yep, perfect. Okay, now you can travel all the way back. Ready, set, go. Make sure you jump forward and go when you're leading with your heels a little. You're bringing your foot out for the shuffles or flats or whatever you want to call them. But you're leading with your heel. So you kind of have to lift your foot up and lead with your toe. Because that's, I think, what's slowing you down. Yeah. So it's kind of like hopscotch when you know, or the exercise I had you guys do in tap class a while ago. Remember how I had you guys transferring your weight? So when you leap shuffle, when you're leaping, your right foot's coming up almost just right below the knee. And then you shuffle. And then you switch and your other foot comes up right just below the knee. The more you leap, the easier the step is. Leap more. Bring your foot up more. Ready, go. There we go. That was definitely it. That looks so much better already. Yeah, because before you were kind of just letting it either stay here or come up slightly. And we just want to remember that when you leap, your foot should be coming up literally. My ankle is right below my knee.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it gives you somewhere to bring your foot out. Because you're traveling backwards. So essentially, the lower you keep your feet, the further you're going to feel like you have to go because you're not able to do like you would have to add a whole different talk to it and call it a different step in order to travel further with foot just down here. With it here, you're able to get as far as you want without putting your feet. Yeah, that's definitely it. Okay. Okay, now I will move my board back. Ugh, I see people with like insanely sized tap boards, and I'm like, how? I'm like, I'm just using my sister's.
Yeah.
Gosh. Let's see. Is there any step that you did struggle with in class?
The one that you turned with, what you call that one? In our routine?
Oh, I know it. Crawls. They're called crawls.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. You're talking about the rhythm turn. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm having a hard time.
Okay, yeah, no, totally. I can take that down for you, too. So, let me move my computer here. I'm going to bring this closer so that way you really can see my feet perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I'm going to do it facing this way so it's easier for you. So,
okay.
Take it right. One, go. Yep. Drop your toe. Mm-hmm. You're going to turn your body to the left wall, and that's when your right heel will drop. Heel. Heel. Bring your right foot in.
In?
Yeah, bring it in. Bring your toe in. Sock your toe in.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll do it normal speed. Or medium speed, I guess. So, shuffle, toe, heel, heel, toe. So, when I do, facing the way you're facing, obviously, your shuffle is normal.
Yeah.
You drop your toe. You start turning to the corner to the left of you.
Okay.
Then you drop your heel once you're completely to the left wall. then your foot turns, your right foot kind of turns with that.
Yeah.
And when you're to the right corner while facing back, that's when your left heel drops. Then you go to the left corner in the back wall, slap your right foot, and then you make it all the way to the front and slap your left.
Okay, so the right side foot is still, when you flip your left like this, the right side should be like a lateral on the right?
Wait, what did you say?
No, when I'm in this position, right? The right side is up, the heel. Oh, the toe is up.
Yeah.
And then when you turn.
Yes. So remember, each step is individualized in this. So each step needs to be heard, so you kind of don't overlap everything. So shuffle, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe. So your left foot, the toe part, doesn't come up until your right foot slaps to the floor. You're not to the, I keep saying that you're at the left corner of the back wall, but you're just like, you're not directly sideways, because this would be your right wall. That's your right wall. So facing backwards, you kind of almost pass the corner, the left corner.
Or the corner, okay.
But you're not directly to the corner. I can't think of words right now, but you're not directly adjacent.
Let me try it if I did it correctly. Let me try it. Okay, so like this, right?
Yep. Heel. Oh. Okay, so you turn both feet at the same time.
Yes.
So that's what, and you do each step individually. What it means is, so you don't want to go like this, because then you just completely turn yourself to the back wall. Shuffle, so you're facing adjacently to the left wall. Drop your heel. Then your heel kind of turns. You drop your left heel only to the left corner. Then toe to the left, I guess because you're facing backwards, it's the left wall. And then your other one to the front. Okay, so this is definitely a step, like you can show each step by step.
Okay.
But no matter which wall I give you, it's not going to be exact. You just have to know that each step is happening to a different one of the walls that's around you. So, or different side. So what happens to your front is your shuffle. That's the only step that has the 3 sounds that are connected. Okay. Then you're starting to turn to your left side. Drop your heel, your right heel. Then you get to the back wall. Drop your left heel. Then you get to the side. Drop your right foot. Front, left. So the only wall, the only side, ironically, that has the most sounds happening towards it is the front. Because it's just.
Okay. Oh, hold on.
Okay. A full toe, heel. Remember, don't turn yourself directly to the back. Yeah. Your foot stays right here. Drop it, turn, drop it, stop, stop.
There you go.
Yep, that's it. Okay, let's try it slow, and then we'll go to medium, and then we'll do it action speed. Okay? Ready? And I'll have you do it twice for each, so that way I can watch it. Okay? Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Shuffle, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe. Okay, let me see. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shuffle, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe. Okay.
The one that would turn, you know, when I drop here?
No, because you're directly facing the back now. So you're right. So cross your foot. or turn around and cross your foot.
Like this. Oh, no.
Wait, turn around.
Okay.
Because you're making your right foot go so far to slide it down. Cross your foot. Shuffle. Okay, so when I do my shuffle, I try to keep it as close to here as I can, just because it makes for your feet not getting so separate that your legs are going wonky. Now, face your left side. Did you face your left side? Shuffle, go. Face your left side and drop your heel. Oh, you can drop your heel yet. So see how, I'll show you sideways, but I keep my foot here. I drop my heel before we turn completely. My body starts to turn, but my feet aren't uncrossed until I do my left heel.
Okay.
Facing forwards, shuffle, toe, heel, you're still crossed. Now you're uncrossed.
Also, you the right heel first before you cross.
Yes, and don't let it lift off the ground when you turn. Your left heel lifts. Your right heel does not. It kind of just glides across the ground. Yep. Yeah, just don't lift it all the way. Let it kind of slide, because it will naturally slide.
Okay.
So let's try that slow speed again, and I'll watch. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Shuffle, toe, heel, heel. Oh, you just did a second heel. You were like, let me add another one in. Go. Heel. Oh, you didn't drop it. Try again. Ready? Shuffle, toe. Drop your heel right now. Turn. Drop your left heel.
Left. Okay. I think.
Yeah. So I think the problem is you're getting confused because you're lifting your right heel while you're turning. Yeah. Just let it kind of glide across the ground. It's like when you do this with your hands, that's kind of what's happening with your foot. Although I do have my foot kind of close to my other foot when I cross, leave like an inch, more or less, apart, just so that way you don't run into your feet hitting each other when you're turning, because that can happen. Yeah. It's happened numerous times. Okay, let's see it. Ready? Toe, toe, drop it, heel. Oh, you just open. Hold on. Ready? 1, 2. Ready? Ready, go. Shuffle, toe, drop your heel, heel. Yeah, and it makes it harder too when you try and stop your foot down, because you just had your foot here and you're like, well, now how do I? So it's a very, like, everything, especially doing it slow makes it harder, but it's just that way I can get it kind of ingrained in, oh, this is how the step goes. So I'll count out how many steps there are in it, or sounds there are in it too, to make it easier. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 sounds in this whole step.
Okay, so
1, 2, 3. 3 happen to the front. 4 happens to your left. 5 happens to the back. 6 happens to, like, almost adjacent to your left, and then 7 happens to the front.
Okay.
Yep.
But I think I'm too wide when I go turn, right? I think I'm too wide to turn.
I want to say that you're almost, I guess. I want to say that you're almost too close, but then at the same time, even if I'm close, somehow I make it so that way there's enough room for my foot to come through. I'm trying to think.
I'll try to practice more.
That's maybe being too far. I mean, listen, I say being too far can make you go slower, but if you're just enough, like if you're this far, if your feet are this far apart, then I feel like that's a happy medium. Even if your foot's here, it's no big a deal. However, you may step on your foot in the process. Yeah. So this I feel like is this much apart. That's the happy medium. That's like the perfect one. Yeah. So like hip width, almost exactly hip width apart. You're just an inch in from your hips. Okay. So like this would be my hip width apart. Mm-hmm. You want to be just under that. Okay. So try that. Ready? Go. Shuffle, toe, heel, heel. I think you're waiting too long to do that heel too.
Yeah, the right side is going up.
Don't let it lift. Ready? Go. Shuffle. Yeah. Shuffle, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe. Almost. Okay. Keep lifting. You keep like slightly lifting your right foot before you slap, and you don't have to do that.
Hopefully I'll get it.
Do you want to try it maybe sped up a tiny bit? Because I noticed the medium speed is what helps most people. So at least with the slow, you know how many sounds are supposed to happen into what sides. So let's try it a little bit faster. 5, 6, 7, 8, shuffle, heel, heel, toe. Okay, that was medium. Let's try that again. 5, 6, 7, 8, shuffle, toe, heel, heel, toe. Yeah. So the trick is it happens to me too sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not just you. It's not just anybody else. It happens to all of us. Especially when you slow anything down. It just trips people. It trips people up. It's normal, but my foot sometimes gets caught before I do the last sound. I also am running out of room because my last sound isn't really hurting right now. But make sure your foot doesn't get caught when you're trying to lift up and slap it. So I don't know if you remember the stamples I taught you, like through here, where you stomp your whole foot to the front and then lift it up and bring it out. Yeah. So essentially, with the last, you just want that whole stample. You know how you stamp out? Well, it's almost like that, except you're not adding that extra stamp sound. Your foot's going in, and your left foot's going out.
Okay.
So right foot in, left foot out. And truthfully, how you know you're the right, your feet are the right amount apart is when you're, let me grab I'm going to flip my screen. Oh, what did I do? Oh, goodness. How do I flip it? Okay. So I'll show you it from a bird's eye perspective.
Okay.
Your feet should be like this. It kind of looks funky.
Yeah.
This is how you know you're the right amount apart when you're about to bring this foot here.
Oh, so, I think that's the one I'm having problem.
I know that was probably so dizzy. So spinning going there. So I'm like trying to look at my phone and do this. I'm like, oh no. If I'm getting dizzy, she definitely is. So this is what my feet look like before I do the slap. Your right foot doesn't stay there that long, but this is essentially, it's almost like an almost fifth position.
Yes, okay.
You're almost in fifth position before you slap, which gets the other one to go. Okay. So if I reverse it just to get it to go back so I can show you. Yeah, so that's how you know. If your heel is like almost to your toe, you know your feet are in the right spot because then your other toe goes, which gives chain reaction for your last toe to go.
That's one to move. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I feel like that probably helped a little bit more on bird's eye.
Right. I'll practice the whole time.
Okay, so let's try. Do you want to try it normal speed?
Sure.
Okay. Ready? Oh, I gotta think of the words. Okay, let's look at this. You ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Shuffle, toe, heel, heel, toe.
I'm still slow.
You almost got it. You almost got it. Ready?
I'm still
5, 6, 7, 8. Shuffle, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe. Sorry that you lost it. Let's see. Ready? 5, 6. I'm gonna watch you go. Shuffle, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe.
My right side is always going up. It's so annoying.
It's kind of like you kind of have to just let your foot stay, because like I said, it's like you're in fifth position. So you kind of want to keep it there and then flop it out. So let's do this one more time, and then you're actually all done for today. Okay? Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Shuffle, top, heel, heel, top, top. That was much better. That was so much better. Yes, that was it. That was so much better. You had the right synchronization. I can say though you cheated a little bit by turning your one foot slightly where it shouldn't have been, but you had the right synchronization, so you're good. All right, so hopefully next week we'll have
hopefully
more.
next week we,
Yeah. Okay, but great job today. Like I said, just strengthen your ankles and practice the steps and definitely go back into the YouTube channel and watch the video of your routine. Even watch it, because I know you guys have most of the routine filmed in your group chat. So that is definitely helpful to watch too, because then you're like, oh, I remember I'm here, or I remember I'm there. Okay. So definitely do that. And let me turn myself sideways. And you should be good. Okay. So, bye. I'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.